DreAllDay.com.
DreAllDay.com. WorkOnYourGame.com. Topic is the 4 steps that it takes to make any change in life. I don't care what kind of change you're trying to make. If you're trying to make more money, if you're trying to get out of a abusive relationship, if you're trying to put on some muscle for the summer, if you're trying to lose some weight for a wedding or your high school reunion, there are 4 steps that you must go through in order to make any type of change in life. These are the 4 steps that everybody must, undergo. All right, step number 1 is that you have to realize that you're doing a thing. You have to realize that whatever is the result that you have, that there's something that you're doing that is leading to that. This is just getting conscious of it, because 85% of the things that we do in life, we do by habit. We're not even aware that we're actually doing them. They're just habitual things that we just do over and over again in life. So sometimes we're in a situation where things are not working the way that we want them to, and we don't even realize that it's our own habits that we are doing all the time that is leading to that situation being the situation. So the first step, you just got to realize, like, hey, me eating ice cream and potato chips every day is leading to me being overweight. The first step is just realizing that you're doing it. You got to realize that that's the thing. The first step can be something like, hey, I'm not making the kind of money that I want to make, or this relationship is not the relationship that I want to be in anymore. The first step is that. It's just the thought in your mind that, hey, this thing is occurring and I don't want, and I am, something that I'm doing or not doing is leading to this outcome or leading to this circumstance. That's the first step. Second step is you realizing that you need to do something about it, because believe it or not, there are many times in life when people are doing stuff that are not helping them. They're doing things that aren't serving them, but they won't do anything about it, and they don't even believe they need to do something about it. This is when people are rationalizing and just telling themselves, well, it's okay, it's going to get better, we're just going to keep doing I'm going to keep doing what I'm already doing, and hopefully that works out. I sent the text out a month or so ago to my text community, and a number to get my daily motivation text every day is down below in the description. I sent the text out and I asked people, what do you plan on doing next year differently in order to get, to advance yourself? And a lot of the responses, people just saying they're going to do more of the same things. But that's a bad idea, because a lot of what people are doing these days ain't working. It ain't getting them where they want to go. So if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to be disappointed, because what you're doing right now is not working. But a lot of people don't want to admit that. And again, it's not even that they don't even realize it. It's just that people are just arrogant about not wanting to admit that what they're doing is not working. And this is the second step. Until you admit that what you're doing is not working and that you need to do something different, you're going to keep getting the same problem. So that's step number 2. Step number 3 is you realizing, all right, so step 2 is realizing that you have to do something about it. Step 3 is actually taking the step to do something about it. So step 3 can be go to the gym and sign up for a membership. Step 3 can be buy a ticket to a conference. Step 3 can be hire a coach. Step 3 can be go look for a place that you're going to live, an apartment to move to, because you're going to move out of the place with the guy or the girl that you're with right now and you don't want to be with anymore. So step 3 is actually going and taking an action step that is moving you in a direction of making the change. That's the third thing. And a lot of people get lost right in this middle part here, step 2 and step 3. Like 60% of the game is step 2. It's just realizing that I need to do something different. If you really thought about it, and you may be able to use yourself here, or if you look around at life, you'll notice a lot of people will tell themselves a whole lot of bullshit to make themselves feel good about a situation that is clearly not working, because they're unwilling to do any of the work to make change, because they know if they admit that something's not working, that means that they can't keep doing it. That means they got to break themselves out of a habit that they already have, and most people don't want to do that. So they'll just bullshit themselves their entire lives because they don't want to admit that what they're doing is not working. So, and then step 3 is actually doing something. So even if you admit that what you're doing is not working, a lot of times people make excuses about not doing anything about it. Oh yeah, what I'm doing is not working, but I'm not gonna do anything about it because I can't afford it, I ain't got the money, I don't know the right people, it'll eventually work out if I just keep working on it. People just come up with these rationalizations, and again, you may be able to see this in yourself, or maybe you've seen it in other people. So step 3 is actually taking a step. So you hired a coach, you went and got a gym membership, you went and start looking at places that you're going to live, you went and got the paperwork to file for divorce, whatever it's going to be. Step 4 is actually doing the stuff. Now understand, step 3 and 4, a lot of people think step 3 and 4 is one thing. No, they're 2 different things. How many people do you know have a membership to the gym but don't actually go to the gym? Or they got access to a gym but they don't go? Like the buildings that I live in, there's always a gym in the building, but there's people in the building who are out of shape. They don't use the gym. The gym comes as part of what you pay to live there. You get access to the gym. They don't use it. Somebody could go and say that they're going to do. Somebody can sign up for a course. Any of you sell courses? Have you ever had somebody sign up for the course, but then they didn't actually go through the course and actually take go through the actual lessons in the course? Somebody buys the ticket to a conference, doesn't go to the conference, or they go, but then they don't take any notes, they don't do anything. They just sit there and do nothing. Somebody signs up for coaching, or they sign up for a trainer, but then they don't show up to the actual sessions with the coach or the trainer that they signed up with. They paid and then didn't even use the thing that they paid for. So step 4 is actually doing the execution of the thing that you decided that you're going to do. That's the 4th step to making change. Because until you do step 4, no change actually happens. The change does not happen until step 4. Now, mentally, the change happens when you decide that you're going to do it. The mental change of, all right, I'm going to do something. But the actual tangible change doesn't occur until you actually move yourself to go and do the thing. Mental change doesn't occur until you actually go and do the thing that the trainer was giving you or whatever they were telling you to do. So these are the 4 steps. Any of you wants to make change in life, let me tell you the 4 steps again real quick. Number 1, you got to realize that you're either doing something or not doing something that's leading to an outcome that you don't want. Number 2 is accepting and deciding that you have to change. Number 3 is going and taking a step that will lead to the change. And number 4 is executing on that step, whatever that step happens to be. So again, you sign up for a personal trainer, you still got to actually show up to the gym and actually do the personal training. Just as you signed up doesn't mean you're going to lose weight. You got to do the work. So these are the 4 steps anybody must follow if you would like to create change. So again, my daily motivation text, I send it out every day for free. You want to get that text me at this number, 305-384-6894. And every day when I send out the daily motivation, you will get it straight to your phone free of charge. Number 2, my next live event, Work on Your Game Live, is February 3rd and 4th in Miami, Florida. Get your ticket at workonyourgame.live. This will be 2 full days for mindset, strategies, systems, and execution for your business. Number 3, workonyourgameuniversity.com. That's your next step in working with me. That's where you get access to my coaching programs, all of my courses, and my physical magazine and black book that I send out every single month for free to everyone who's a part of my university. That's at workonyourgameuniversity.com. Work on your game. Dre all day.